Seconds out, round one.
So we're underway then. Gold medal action in the 50-kilogram light flyweight division between boxers from China and Kazakhstan. The southpaw wearing red with the long black socks is Meiyi Huu, 23 years of age, from Guizhou, 2019 Asian Youth Continental silver medalist. At 48 kilograms, she's the tournament #8 seed, and she's facing off against the experienced figure of Alua Balqibekova. 28 years of age is the orthodox boxer wearing blue. Already a two-time world championship medalist, having won silver in 2022 and a bronze a year later, both of them at 48 kilogram minimum weight, in pursuit of what has proved to be an elusive world championship gold so far. So the boxers just feinting on the edge of range here. Counter left hand was a beautifully picked punch by Balqibekova as she caught the advancing southpaw, who is an adept switch hitter, who currently operating as an orthodox boxer here now. Switching stances, doing so while in punching range is always a risky proposition. There she landed a nice left hand with a high elbow while disengaging from range. Balqibekova trying to measure her opponent with that lead left stick. Attempted jab to the body, just short of the mark by Huu, who possesses terrifically quick feet and can go from out of range to within range in a flash. But both boxers seeking to draw leads that they can counter here. That's why all this thinking and feinting is going on. Leaping right hand attempted by Huu, but again, deflected effectively by the defenses of Balqibekova. And then look at that movement in the pocket to bob and weave to cause the attempted offense of Huu to be inaccurate. Leaping right hook attempted once again by Huu. That's testament to her explosivity, but she hasn't found a range with consistent success when attempting that shot. The left hand she launched to the body during that fusillade was altogether closer. But again, boxing effectively off the back foot is Balqibekova. There's a nice right hand to the head landed by Huu, and then she disengages counterclockwise to her right, looking for the long left cross once again, but it was long, going over the shoulder of Balqibekova. Oh, both boxers swinging for the fences with their attempted singles there, neither one of them accurate, and the momentum almost carrying them over to the canvas. The first round in the book in our 50-kilogram light flyweight gold medal bout, a round in which both boxers enjoyed success, but I just think the accuracy of Balqibekova probably enough to give her the nod. Who had success, but many of her shots, the leaping shots attempted from beyond punching range, were off target, and it's a clean sweep of the cards for Alua Balqibekova. All 5 judges preferring the work of the two-time IBA World Championship medalist.
Round two.
So we move into the second round. The first round was taken unanimously by Alua Balqibekova of Kazakhstan in blue, and wonderful patience and coolness under fire again in the pocket exhibited by the Kazakh boxer in what is an all-Asian continental affair for world championship honors here at the Chaya Arena in Niš. And the tournament #8 seed Meiyi Huu, competing in her 4th bout of the tournament, having received a bye in the round of 32. 23 boxers make up the 50-kilogram light flyweight division. And again, just working on the edge of center ring. There was a good left hand. It was sneaky. There she's launching a big right hand, as again she's continuing to switch stances on the edge and indeed while within range. Approaching a minute gone in the second round. Lead left hand blocked by the gloves of Hu. And that is, again, a clear demonstration of the quick feet that she possesses to get out of range while she was circumnavigating the ring. Then looked to get in range, but her attempted bent-arm punches blocked by the gloves, as was that attempted right hook while she was an orthodox boxer. Now she's back southpaw, now orthodox, now southpaw, continuing to tempt and tease with the toes, changing range, changing stance. On the fly, oh, that's a wonderful corkscrew left hand landed by Balqibekova. And again, just catching Hu while she was switching stances. It started from the shoulder, ended with the palm turn to the ring lights, and just caught her opponent on the end of it for a wonderfully picked single. So the dynamism, the activity, the greater expenditure of energy coming from Hu as both boxers take an untidy tumble to the canvas. Referee wiping the gloves clean and the action resumes without the clock stopping. Solid lead southpaw jab from Hu. Beautiful left hand off the back foot again and then catapulted off the rope to help herself to another counter punch, Balqibekova. So Hu has to be careful here that she's not mistaking motion for point scoring action. Beautiful right hand over the top, but again it was by Hu, but it was countered immediately by Balqibekova. Because you can see from Hu, she's all bustling dynamism up in the boxing ring, bobbing, weaving, slipping, sliding, changing stances. But in terms of point score, oh, that right hand lead not too far away, but I was about to suggest in terms of point scoring punches, perhaps there needs to be more of them from the Chinese boxer wearing red. Because Balqibekova has been more efficient with her movement and, dare I say, her punch output. There's a point-scoring jab on the 10-second clapper. As Hu trying to work her way inside the longer reach of her Kazakhstan opponent once again. 2 rounds completed and a very similar round of boxing to the first 3 minutes here in the second stanza of this 50-kilogram light flyweight gold medal bout. And again, wonderful counter-punching and patience. There was a nice single from Hu, but for the most part, any success that she enjoyed was countered immediately. There was the corkscrew left, which landed with the palm turned up to the ring lights from Balqibekova. And I find it difficult to see how the round is going to be scored any differently from the first, because it was not a carbon copy, but very similar to the first 3 minutes of boxing that transpired here. So what say the 5 scoring judges after that second session? Well, it's an identical set of scorecards to the first, a clean sweep of the cards for Balqibekova.
Seconds out, third and final round.
So we move into the third and final round of this 50-kilogram light flyweight gold medal bout, and a left hand from Hu sends Balqibekova to the canvas. Now again, between the orthodox and southpaw boxer, there may have been a tangle of legs, but for my money, that is a knockdown that hasn't been scored in favor of Hu, because while the lower bodies may have entwined, hastening Balqibekova's trip to the canvas, I think a single shot from Hu helped her on the way to the mat as well. Hasn't been scored as a knockdown, as Hu walks forward and lands with a right hand. And again, in IBA boxing, a knockdown doesn't automatically result in a 10-8 round for the boxer who has scored the knockdown, as is the consensus in the professional ranks. Hu with another good right hand, catching the advancing Balqibekova. Solid jab to the body from Balqibekova. And when you've got an opponent who's moving with the feet and with the body, with the feet and with the head, the body's going to move far less than the head. So good intelligence demonstrated by the 2-time World Championship medalist. And again,
Сколько варится на урус кожи?
to parity, she needs a massive round to bring about level pegging on the scoreboards, having conceded the first 2 rounds unanimously. She's continuing to keep her shape nicely, but I think there needs to be more offensive output as she continues to wait, as she scores with a long lancing jab to the body, but a jab upstairs came almost at the same time from Balqibekova. Approaching a minute remaining in this gold medal bout. And again, she's enjoying her work up on the canvas of the boxing ring now. Is Balqybekova just trying to get into the mind of Hu. A little bit of showboating with the shimmying footwork. Hu remaining concentrated on her task and landed with an eye-catching single a few moments ago. But Balqybekova entering bout management mode here now. Wonderful right hand off the back foot as she continues to just step and shimmy on the canvas of the boxing ring like Augustus Emmanuel, the famous drunken master who was such a wonderfully talented boxer back in the 90s. None other than Floyd Mayweather listed him as one of the most difficult opponents he ever faced in the squared circle. But Balqybekova knows that she's en route to top spot on the World Championship medal rostrum for the first time in her glittering career. Bull rush from Hu sees her score with a couple of punches on that forward foray. But the 10-second clapper will be music to the ears of Alua Balqybekova, because she knows that she has boxed beautifully over the course of the contest. So too do her coaches, and that is why she is jumping for joy as she makes her way back to her blue corner and into the warm embrace of her coaches who drew up the game plan. But it was Balqybekova who executed it to perfection. Now that was the shot that wasn't scored a knockdown, which I think is rather unfortunate from Hu's perspective. But overall, Balqybekova controlling things wonderfully with her lead left hand in particular. Her variety was impressive, her accuracy was on point, and all of those qualities have combined, for my money, to give her the victory and what will be the first world title in her locker here in Nice 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner and now gold medal champion. In the blue corner,